welcome to Friday Night Fights. Alright, hey, I know it's been quite a while since I've actually gotten around to doing a stream for you guys, but I figured I got a Friday night off. I haven't had a Friday night off in months, literally months. It's been actually months since I've had really a day off for that matter. But we're gonna get into this here. We're gonna get into a little bit of Street Fighter Alpha 2 for the Super Nintendo. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, wasn't that game supposed to be really bad? Well, yes, actually it was. But we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get into a regular game of Street Fighter Alpha. Then we're gonna supercharge it. And we're gonna show you what emulation can do for classic games. Now, I've showed some of this kind of stuff before on the program, but man, Street Fighter Alpha. Okay, Alpha series is one of my favorite series when it comes to fighting games. When it comes to Street Fighter Alpha 2, I remember picking this game up for the Super Nintendo back in the day. I'm going to go ahead and get all my options and everything set here. But I picked this game up. I didn't even know it existed when I bought the game. It was crazy. So I buy the game, and I'm playing it. I am so disappointed in it. Anyone who has ever played this game on the Super Nintendo, especially after you already own Street Fighter Alpha 2 for the Saturn, you're going to understand why there was so much disappointment in it. But as we get into just, again, the bare bones, regular Street Fighter Alpha 2, I want you to take note of some of the things. First of all, we listen to this music. Not great. Not great at all. We take a look at the animation. Now, the animation's not going to change at all, but you can see that, hey, this is a Super Nintendo. Come on, Street Fighter Alpha 2 on the Super Nintendo, it should not even exist. But anyways, let's get into it here. As you can see, normally, like with Street Fighter of any console really, you got those black bars at the top and the bottom of the screen. Again, that is normal for the home conversions. So I'm going to go ahead and select Ken here. We're going to get into a game. Looks like we're going to fight Guy first. Music cuts out. The Z comes in. A lot of silence. A lot of loading. No music. And now the music loads. And we're in. So, this game, whoever it was that had created this game, they made it in a way that the music actually caused loading time. So as the music is loading into the game, the action on screen just stops. It's really kind of sad. Sorry, I've also been playing Street Fighter 2 World Warriors, the beta version. I might actually do that a little bit tonight anyways, as well. But my gaming, the way I'm playing right now, is still kind of stuck on that. But as you hear, again, music's gone. There was no sound effects for the countdown of those points. Still no music. Load time, and cue the music. Now, given that this, again, is a Super Nintendo game, it's really not too bad of a game. If I never owned a Saturn, all I had was a Super Nintendo, and I wanted to play some Street Fighter Alpha, yeah, this would be the way to go. It's really, when I've gotten into it, it's not too bad of a game. I remember it being a lot worse than what I did remember. So when I picked it up again recently and started playing it again, I've actually enjoyed it quite a bit. Until I found out about the MSU1 patch for the game, and of course doing some extra little tweaks with the Polymega, it actually brings this game to life even more. So we're going to go ahead and do another round with the vanilla Street Fighter Alpha 2 here on the Super Nintendo. is a little bit of slowdown that will happen throughout the matches. Again, I don't know if that has to do with sound effects or exactly what, but we're gonna kick out of here now. Let's go back into play. I'm gonna select my patch. And now I'm going to also apply my virtual display here. There we go. And now I'm going to play like this. This is the way I enjoy actually playing this game now. I don't know how many times the other day I played through this game. We're gonna up the difficulty. I had a hard time with full stars. We'll try it like this. We'll see what happens. All right, now check this out. I've removed the bars again at the top and bottom of the screen, so that way it fills the entire screen. The entire gameplay screen is now from top to bottom of my television. So again, that makes it a little bit better. I mean, yeah, it's a pixelated game. It doesn't look as beautiful as the Saturn game, but you know what? We're gonna get into it here. Look at how small Zangief is in the Super Nintendo one. It just feels weird. Barely taller than Ken. Anyways, you see how that quick load time there? There was none of that weird stuff that was going on before. Dang, I keep forgetting I can't do that to Zangief. Ah. Oof. Dang. Maybe 9 stars is a little bit too much. Let's see what happens. Now there's still, oh dang. There still is a little bit of slowdown, as you probably caught there as he was doing his fireball catch. No! Bad choice. Now, I actually fought Shin Akuma on here the other day. That was basically an impossible battle. I had to do a lot of state saves just to beat him. But even if I were to unlock Shin Akuma in this playthrough, it would be impossible at this point, because I've already lost a round. The very first round, of course. Alright. At least I got a perfect on him. Pause it for just a second here. Since there's nobody in the stream right now, I am going to, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and put that on full screen for you guys. Dang. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. And I missed. Mm. That's not what I was trying to do. So this is, of course, a lot more of a much smoother experience. Using the MSU1 chip, I guess emulation of the chip in this case, they were able to basically take the music out of the game that was causing the problems, and then they added in the I believe the one that I downloaded actually is the arcade version, the arcade music, rather than the Saturn music. Dang, this guy's crazy. Wow, dude. No! Dude. Oh. I thought he was gonna take me down. Mm. Oh, dang, dude. No! No! Alright, so 9-star is probably a little bit much for me as far as being able to get through without continuing, obviously. But we're going to go ahead and continue and see what happens here. Yes, I love using Ken. Well, not always. Actually, when Street Fighter 2 first came out, I think Guile's the character that I used the most. Oh, what? I even remember, like, when Street Fighter Champion Edition had come out, I was still using Guile, a friend of mine that when we used to play, we used to always, you know, try to brag who's better at Street Fighter, and we could never really tell because we could never actually use Guile against one another. And then, of course, Street Fighter Champion Edition comes out, and we were finally able to test that theory. Whether or not I remember who actually won, I don't, but maybe that's what pushed me into using Ken. But yeah, basically, from that point on, I started using Ken a lot more, and he became my main character. Even, I don't know, through Street Fighter V. I didn't do a whole lot of Street Fighter V. I only actually played that one a few times. Wasn't a huge fan, but Street Fighter 4. Man, that really kind of brought me back. Charlie, I don't know whose hair is worse, Charlie or Giles. Ah, you jerk. Ha! Oh, come on. Bison. Oh man, Bison is funny in the Street Fighter World Warriors beta game. Man, it is so weird. Now here's another thing that I noticed. If you look at the fan running on that engine, you see how on the left side of it, part of the sprite is missing. I thought that was rather odd. Oh, come on. At least I got level 1 back before that. I didn't want to have to waste that. Oh, come on. Dang. No! Yeah, come on, man. Oh, right into that attack. That cross up didn't help me whatsoever. Come on, dude. Oh no. Yeah. That was luck. I thought I was gonna miss him because I was facing the wrong direction, but the game automatically corrected me and turned me around, so I'm happy with that. I remember making this stage in Mugen. I was just really fascinated with this stage back in the day. Go. No! I was gonna try to use that to go through his fireball and hit him, but that wasn't very good. Dang. Oh, crap. I thought I was goner. No. Yeah. Relento. Another thing that this hack does is it also fixes some of the name changes that were changed. Like Sodom, for instance, his name was changed to Katana in the US version, but they fixed that with this hack. Man, come on, dude. You're almost as annoying as you were in Fatal Fury. Come on. Sit still. Ah. Oh, yeah, baby. Mmm. How you like that? Oh, come on. Really? Oh, what a waste. Alright. Now, this is the one thing I did not like about Alpha 2 is the ending boss would change. And in this case, as you play as Ken, of course, the ending boss is Ryu. I always found that odd. I mean, it makes sense because they are basically, I mean, they're trained together, but they're I don't want to call them rivals, but they enjoy each other as training buddies. So it's interesting for them to do this. That was a waste. No. Nice. I like that Ryu's fake fireball. Oh crap, that's gonna hurt. No! No! Right into it. I should have just reserved my power. Well, not so bad. I probably do need a little bit more work to be able to beat it on that level without having to continue anyways. But this game, it feels a lot easier than Street Fighter Alpha 2, like for the Saturn. I might be wrong about that. I need to go back and play the Saturn one again and just see what I can do on the standard level. I guess it's 4-star rating, and see what happens. But I can get through this game so easily if I just leave it on the 4-star, and it didn't feel right. So I usually like to up the difficulty so that it at least is somewhat of a challenge. This level 9, I believe it's 9-star anyways, 1 star short of max. It definitely is challenging. When I go to max, I can get through it, but it does take me several continues to be able to actually get through the entire game. hey, it didn't show me the credit. Oh, okay. So the only time it's going to show the credits is probably when you beat the game without having to continue. I was wondering about that. All right. So, anyways, that is the MSU1 version of Street Fighter Alpha 2. I love it. I'm so happy that the Polymega finally has the Street Fighter Alpha 2 for the Super Nintendo working, and that just started happening. What was that? Like just into the new year here when they released the new update. So I was happy about that. As you can see, I've been playing a little bit of Street Fighter lately. Let's see. I'm gonna go back. Okay, so yeah, Captain Novelin just bought that. Man, that game sucks, but it's so cool to own. So anyways, played a little Street Fighter Alpha 2 Gold, played some Alpha 3, and then Alpha 2 for the Saturn just for a short period of time, because I wanted to see what it looked like again after playing the Super Nintendo one. Fatal Fury for the Genesis, then jump back to Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Street Fighter, Street Fighter 2. Today I was playing Fighting Street, yes, and of course back to Street Fighter Alpha 2 here again. But I'm gonna pop into this just for a little bit here. This is the beta version of Street Fighter 2. I had found it, so I created a patch that would work with the original Street Fighter 2 for the Super Nintendo, because I wanted to see what it was all about. It is weird, man. Let me go into the options here, fix everything up. I am using a Saturn pad for this, by the way. So, as you can see, the characters above the bosses, you cannot actually select them; they're not playable. But I guess for beta testing purposes, maybe they had it set up that they were selectable. I'm not sure what all of that's about. So I'm gonna go ahead and select Ken here. Now this is weird.
Round one, fight.
There are certain times, like if I'm in the air and I get hit, it'll electrocute me. Same thing with the enemies. Jump, do it. There he goes. Obviously it is bad, but it is fun to play around with this. Now, is this an actual beta? You know, that I don't know. I don't know enough about Street Fighter as far as the beta and all that stuff goes. But I do know that it's fun to mess around with. I just found this one today. So I played through the entire game. Let me actually load up one of my save states here. Watch this on how Bison... I love how low that goes. It actually kind of sucks because he can actually get underneath my fireballs at times. Oh man, I made it disappear. Come on, Bison. Oh, there it goes. That's crazy. See, and that's why I'm wondering if maybe this is a hack. Some of that kind of stuff, you would think that they would have some of this stuff pinned down, even on a beta. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But that's pretty much all that I have for us tonight. I was just in the mood for playing some of that Street Fighter Alpha 2, and I figured, hey, for Friday Night Fights, I gotta make it happen. I really do. But anyways, guys, I thank you very much for dropping on by. I don't see any comments going on in the comments section, but it looks like that somebody has been popping in. I don't know for how long, but anyways, if you happen to pop on by and take a look at this video later on, thank you very much for that. Don't forget to like, give me some comments, and all that jazz. What's that they say? Smash the like button. I don't know. Lightly caress that like button. I don't want you breaking anything. Anyways, guys, we'll catch you next time, and until then, keep on gaming. Take care now.